Hello everyone, welcome to today's practice. Today we practice shoulder stand and we will do some preparation poses with the arms, with the shoulders, so that we are ready. You need 2 to 3 blankets, a block and a belt. Alright, let's get started. Get your props and meet me on the mat. All right, take a block between your ankles to sit on. Squeeze the inner ankles against the block. Take your hands behind the kneecaps, flatten out your calves and sit down. Take the flesh out to the side, from side to side, shoulder heads back, sit up very tall. And just close your eyes for a moment. Center yourself, arrive here in the present moment. Deepen your breath, both the inhale and exhale. Notice your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. Listen to the sounds around you. Take a deep inhale. Fill your belly, rib cage, your chest. Open your mouth and exhale. Inhale again, fill your belly. Widen the rib cage, draw the breath all the way up and open your mouth, exhale. Bring your hands to the heart and bow your head. And then release your hands, open your eyes, take your arms up by your side, palms facing up, roll the shoulder heads back. Lift your arms towards the ceiling, press your palms together. Interlace your right thumb above your left and turn your palms up, joining your thumbs, straighten your arms. And then take your arms alongside your ears. Firm your outer arms forward. Take another deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the gaze. And exhale, release your hands. Take your right hand down, left arm over. Draw the left sit bone back down to the mat. Draw the right shoulder head back. Rotate the chest open. Keep the left sit bone really pressing into the block. Inhale, come back up. And exhale to the other side. Reach over. And then ground your right sit bone down, left shoulder head back, lift the gaze. And inhale, come back up. Press your palms together. Interlace your left thumb above your right. Turn your palms out again. Join your thumbs. Bring your pinky finger side a little bit closer. And take your arms alongside your ears. Keep pressing into the heels of the hands. Lengthen both sideways, front and back equal. And then lift the gaze. Reach up a little bit higher. And exhale, release your hands. Take your hands behind you. Interlace your right thumb above your left there. Straighten your arms. And exhale, keep your sit bones grounded as you reach forward with the chest. Let the head go. Take your hands away from your lower back. Keep the broadness in your collarbones. Inhale, press down into your shins, come all the way up. Release your hands, take them towards the ceiling. And exhale to the heart. Hands behind the back again. Left thumb above your right, shoulder heads back, straighten your arms. And exhale, hinge forward. Again from your hips, but keep your sit bones grounded onto your block. Leading with the heart. Let the head go. Knuckles towards the ceiling. Shoulder heads lift. And slowly come back up. Release your hands. Take them back towards the sky. Exhale to the heart. And then take your block away behind you. And then I lay down to the mat. Align your ankles underneath your knees. Lengthen the tailbone towards the heels. Press down into your feet. And from side to side, roll the outer arms down towards the mat. So tuck them in underneath so that the thoracic spine is actually not even touching right now. And the cervical spine. Then press down into your feet, lifting up, lift the pelvis, and then press down into your feet, lift the heart towards the chin. Interlace your hands underneath your back. Keep breathing. And then very slowly release your hands. Release your pelvis down, one vertebrae at a time. Take your arms overhead for a moment. Reach them backwards. And we go up one more time. Take your hands by your side. Draw the outer arms down again from side to side. Press down into your feet. Lengthen the tailbone, lift the pelvis. Press down into your feet, lift the heart. And now left thumb above your right ear. Keep breathing. Long, deep inhales and exhales. And then very slowly release down, one vertebrae at a time. One vertebrae at a time. This time, take the soles of your feet together and let your knees fall out to the side and just sway your knees from side to side. Okay, and then bring your knees back together. Hug your knees in, massage your lower back. And then we rock back and forth and we prepare our mat for shoulder stand. Okay, so I take my 2 blankets right here at the end of the mat. And I make sure that the top blanket doesn't go over the first blanket here. Some of you may need 3 blankets. I take 2. Then I fold over the mat. If you have 3 blankets, I recommend you take a block here. It helps you to lift over into halasana. Okay? Take the sit bones right here. I make a loop in the belt, which is coming from the inner armpits to the inner shoulder here, right? So take that loop by your side. I lean back. I take the shoulders about 2 inches away from the edge of the blanket. The head is touching down onto the floor. Again, I roll from side to side, the outer arms down, okay? And then I take the belt around my right arm. Bring the knees into the chest. Press down, take your feet behind you. Again, I roll the outer arms down. Interlace the hands behind the back for a moment. And press into the heels. And then I take the belt and slip it around the other arm. And it's above the elbows. Now the elbows have no chance to roll out to the side. I take my hands onto the lower back here to support the back. Take one leg towards the sky. Take the other leg towards the sky. And then I lift my sit bones over the shoulders and take the legs back. So you don't want to be into a position like that. So reach upward, move upward, reach the feet towards the ceiling. Lift the heart towards the chin. The neck is not on the mat. I'm supported, I'm standing on my shoulders, not on my neck. Wherever you go into a shoulder stand, make sure you are enough supported that you're not standing on your neck. I stay here for 2 minutes. I breathe very deeply. I keep pressing down into the upper arms, into the shoulders to lift up. And then very slowly, I take my feet behind me. Oops. Come into Halasana, plow pose. I take my belt away. Interlace my hands again behind my back. You can bend your knees here if you like. Straighten the legs again. Release your hands. Roll down one vertebrae at a time. Take your legs as close as you can. Now, if you have the block, be aware of the block behind you. Now I walk my feet in and lower my shoulder blades behind that bolster here. Take the arms into cactus arms. You can keep your legs straight or bend your knees. Take a few breaths here. If you have difficulty falling asleep or staying asleep, this is really a great pose to do in the evening before you go to bed. It's very calming. Has many benefits like releasing all the fluid from your legs, moving fresh blood into your heart, into your brain, massaging your thyroids, your whole endocrine system. And then I roll over to either side to come up. Press your upper hand into the mat, let the head be the last to come up. And then we open up that package again, the mat. I take the blankets away and I come into fish pose. I straighten my legs, I take my hands underneath my sit bones, come up onto the elbows. Now I roll the shoulder heads back, puff up the chest, draw the back of the skull back, and then take the head down to the mat. This brings fresh blood into your thyroids. To come out of fish pose, press yourself up, tuck the chin in, bend your knees and lower all the way down to the mat. And then bring your knees into the chest, hug your knees in, rock from side to side. I like to do a simple twist here. I take my arms up by your side. Bring your knees over to the right. Take your right hand onto your left knee. Draw the left shoulder, left rib cage over to the left. Inhale, come back to the center. Center your pelvis. And take your knees over to the left side. Take your right arm, right shoulder over to the right. Inhale, come back to the center. Again, hug your knees in for a moment. And then rock back and forth and come all the way up. You have the option to go into a shavasana after that or go to bed. Press the like button and subscribe to my channel and watch the other videos or add on to this practice. Okay, bring your hands to the heart. Namaste. I'm very grateful for you to be here, to practice with me. See you another day. Namaste. Thank you.